Carolina Panthers Review Volume 12, Panthers versus Cardinals, 34-21. Wow, I really wanted to do that video last night, but I was just too stunned and surprised to do anything. And I'm thinking, am I am I stuck in the Twilight Zone? Carolina won the game? What? It can't be true. Those news media playing tricks on me. Oh, I forgot I watched the game yesterday. So, it's all good. Carolina Panthers got their third win of the year. So, it's all good, man. Two reasons. First off, the defense. Julius Peppers, 13-yard interception, return for touchdown. They just got after Kurt Warner, roughed him up pretty bad. Wow. And they stopped the running game dead in its tracks. And they were just, the Panthers defense was just lighting up the Arizona Cardinals. Just lighting them up. And let's not forget the fact they forced 6 turnovers. Well, not forced, but it was more about Kurt Warner just making ill-advised throws. I guess he took Jake Delhomme medicine. Good God. And lost a fumble as well. So, number 2, the running game. D'Angelo Williams, 23 carries for 158 yards. John Stewart, 17 carries for 87 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. The offensive line were just knocking the Arizona Cardinals defense on their butt. There's nothing more for me to say about the running game. It was just tremendous, baby. They were great. And the special teams did their thing. That's 2 good games that they had. One in Washington. Well, not in Washington. At home hosting Washington. On the road against Arizona. So, and one more thing. Jake Delhomme had to throw the ball only 14 times. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world. Okay? When you got a quarterback throws the ball, 14 times. Don't make any mistakes. Even though the stats wasn't pretty at all. You don't have to do a lot. Because the running game is just... It's on the roll, baby. D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart were on the roll. Like they're at a casino hitting that slot machines, winning money consecutively. So, wow. Now, on the Arizona Cardinals, well, they lost this game for the fact that the running game just didn't get anywhere. They got outrushed 270 to 94 yards. The consolation was the passing 226 to 85, but the problem is when you have your quarterback like Kurt Warner taking the Jake Delhomme medicine, just coughing up 6 turnovers, him by himself, you're not going to win a game, especially at home. They know the Arizona Cardinals are not going to be like the Carolina Panthers fan, be like, hey, let's get Kurt Warner out of there. Bring in Matt Leinart. There's a difference. Kurt Warner has a Super Bowl ring. Jake Delhomme, do not. That's the difference. So, and I'll do a preview right now, but I want to get to this one point. Why can the Carolina Panthers play like this in most games? I didn't say all year. Why can they play in most games like this, like most of the year? This team could have won, they could have 5 or 6 wins right about now. Buffalo should have been. They should have beaten Buffalo. They should have beaten Dallas. Against Philadelphia, well, no, that was a lost cause anyway. That game was just bad from beginning to the end. wow. The Panthers could have had a winning record right about now, but hey, everything happens for a reason. NFL is unpredictable, you know? So, you don't know what's going to happen in the National Football League. I mean, you look at the Raiders and the Eagles. Oh, the Eagles is going to rip the Raiders to a new one. And next thing you know, the Raiders surprise everyone beating the Eagles. Good God. Another game. Jacksonville Jaguars ripping up the Tennessee Titans. Next game, they get blown out in Seattle versus the Seahawks. So it's unpredictable. You don't know what can happen. Now, on the preview, they got to go to the Big Easy, to New Orleans, Louisiana, to take on the Saints. Oh yeah, the undefeated, which by the way, they're playing against Atlanta Falcons on Monday Night Football tonight on ESPN. If you're a Saints or a Falcons fan, get ready. For the Saints, in order to win the game against Carolina, the passing game, they got to be on their A game. I mean, fake out the secondary. So you do that, make the secondary look like amateurs. It'll be a long day for Carolina Panthers. An absolute long day. If you protect your quarterback, Drew Brees, the offensive line for the New Orleans Saints, yeah, like I said, it'll be a long day. In the running game, well, they're not known for having a strong running game, but they mixed it up a bit to confuse them. Now, for the Carolina Panthers, they got to continue to play like they did in Arizona, but it's going to be extremely tough. Okay? Jake Delhomme will play despite the fact he has a bruised chest. He had to go to the hospital after the game. So the Panthers got to, get the running game going. If it's on the roll, hit him with the passing play. Throw it to Steve Smith, Dante Rosario, Mushi Muhammad, Jeff Keen, or anybody. Okay? Just to confuse the Arizona Cardinals, New Orleans Saints defense, including the secondary, a bit. I mean, the Carolina Panthers got to play a perfect game in order to pull an upset. Do I see the Carolina Panthers going to the Big Easy and doing it? That's a tough one. That's going to be a tough game for them to play, let alone getting a victory. Wow. So, and with that, Carolina Panthers Review Volume 12 is over. That goes with the preview. And with that, I am out.